Adifir's friend, Kahaniya, talks about a thief who steals because he feels he has no choice. This shows us a tricky excuse that some people use to explain why they do bad things. It makes us think hard about what it means to be responsible for our actions. The wise sage tells us that sometimes it's the need for survival that drives people to make decisions they wouldn't normally think of. This shows us how important our circumstances can be and how they can shape our choices in surprising ways. Then, a big change happens in Adifir's family when his mother shares exciting news about his sister's upcoming marriage. This highlights how special and important family connections are, showing us that marriage can change things for everyone in the family. At first, Adifir feels really hopeful about his harvest, dreaming of selling it for a great price. This reflects his dreams for a bright and successful future. But oh no! Unexpected troubles begin to appear, turning his joy into worry. When Adifir finds out about pests attacking his crops, he quickly rushes to spray pesticide, but it doesn't work. This really shows us just how tough it can be for farmers to keep their plants healthy and thriving. It's heartbreaking to see all his hard work seeming to fade away. Adifir's mother suggests he takes a loan from the landlord to buy new seeds. This reflects the tough choices farmers often have to make when money is tight. Even in hard times, they must find ways to keep going. Through all this, Adifir feels deep sadness about what it means for his family when the crops fail. This shows us just how much farmers depend on their harvests for a happy future. His worries shine a light on the big struggles many farmers face every day. When Adifir asks for help from the landlord, we see how important fairness is in these rural communities. Being in debt can be really hard, and it can make people feel like they're losing everything they hold dear. When Adifir meets King Vikram, he learns about the challenges faced by folks in need of help. This special moment shows us how crucial it is to trust one another in our communities, because together we can find strength against tough times. Adifir feels a big struggle inside him when he thinks about taking a shiny diamond. He knows it could be useful, but he also knows it's important to make the right choices. This inner battle tells us about the importance of honesty and what is good. When the jeweler sees Adifir, he treats him unfairly, thinking he's not worthy of the diamond because of how he looks. This teaches us to look deeper than appearances and reminds us that everyone deserves respect, no matter what. Things get really intense when Adifir and the jeweler clash, showing us how desperate situations can lead people to make big mistakes. Adifir feels scared and confused afterwards, reminding us just how heavy our choices can weigh on our hearts. Burju, who works for King Vikram, shares a secret about his own bad choices and his partner's betrayal. This story reveals the dark paths that some people take when they feel they have no other way to survive. Through Burju's story, we see the tough moral questions that come up when people feel trapped. It reminds us that integrity and doing the right thing are so important, even in desperate times. When Adifir's father, Sukadev, finds shiny gold coins, he feels overjoyed. This little treasure helps them pay off their debts, bringing hope and relief to their family. It's a beautiful moment that shows us how a little good fortune can change lives. Adifir's journey teaches us that when people feel desperate, they might make choices they regret later. But he learns some hard truths about accountability when he meets the king, showing us that we all have to face the results of our actions. The sage reminds us that sometimes things don't always go the way we want, and fate plays a part in our lives. This teaches us that hard work is super important, but sometimes we also need a little bit of luck to find success. In the end, the story shows us that everyone can change. With hard work and determination, Adifir finds success in his harvest later, proving that even after mistakes, we can all learn